Hello and welcome to my video about the closing of the Sears in Hicksville. And in this video, I just want to speak before we get started. I will have to voice over certain parts because there's music playing in the store. As you know, the Sears in Hicksville is going out of business. It is closing. And unfortunately, they're going to be knocking it down and building more stuff for these yuppies. So in this video, you'll hear, we'll talk about a bunch of things here. And how the loss of Sears is really the loss of an American icon, a loss of a piece of America that really is dying and is being replaced by more materialism, more greed. And Sears was a place that was really part of the American family, and the American family is dying. And I talk a little bit about it in this video, so without further ado, let's take a look at the Sears in Hicksville. Welcome to this video about the Sears in Hicksville. Folks, the Sears in Hicksville is closing. And the auto center actually is mostly closed already. This auto center, man, I remember this place saved our butt when we had a dead battery in our car. And we just drove in here and they fixed it for you. And it was convenient and everything. But it's no more, it's closed. And the Sears, you see the buses, here they come for the Ronkonkoma bus institution. Yeah, there's some cheese too. Some cheese too in there. That's not what this video is about. This video is about Sears. So, yeah, this Sears has been here for a long, long time. This is a huge piece of property. And it's been here for, I mean, my parents, my grandparents all went here. And it's a shame to see this close. And this is one of the largest standalone Sears in the country. And what they plan on doing with this property is obviously raising it and putting a mixed-use development that's going to gear young urban professionals, aka yuppies, more snobs with the Mercedes, the Audi, and all of this stuff. More $2,500 apartments and stuff like that. So that kind of ties into what this video is going to be about, because the demise of Sears has a lot to do with just the changing economy, and the fact is the millennial generation, which is the laziest, most selfish generation yet, doesn't believe in shopping in stores. They shop on the internet. And the problem with that is when you're buying clothes and things that you need to see first, it makes no freaking sense. And that's, that's my own opinion on it. There's an article in Newsday about millennials. They don't even want to buy fixer-upper homes. Like this particular couple you'll see here in Massapequa Park. They're typical preppy Babylon Branch people. Very preppy. Yeah, sure, it looks like a cute couple, but they're very preppy, and I'm sure they don't want to buy a fixer-upper house. They want the house ready to go. And they got the disposable income to spend $500,000, $600,000, $700,000 on a home. And these are the same people that don't believe in shopping at Sears because it's not trendy. It's not trendy. That's all people care about, is if it's trendy or not. They don't care if it costs more to shop in places like Macy's or some of these trendy places, Michael Kors and even Target. Target stinks. I think I told you about them before. But this Sears has saved my butt too. When I needed a fan, when no one else had fans in stock, they had fans. When I needed boots recently, back in December, I was able to find a pair of boots for $35, whereas the other places wanted it upwards of $50 or $60. So this place saved my butt numerous times. So it seems that people are about spending money, and this was a great place. And we're going to go inside right now and hopefully not get kicked out. There may be music playing, so I may not be able to narrate this video live for you. I'll have to do it at home. But let's go in. You see the signs are already up. And let's go inside. And I'll have to see, there's music in the background, so try not to be too obvious. You can see it's busy in here. The Sears always did well on the weekends. It was not an empty Sears like the other ones you'll see online. I mean, this is a huge store. It's one of the largest stores, you know, that they had. And there actually used to be a McDonald's in here. I'll show you where that was. I just don't want to get in trouble here. I think the music isn't not loud enough, so it should be okay. Hopefully. I can narrate this live if that's possible. Yeah, this is where McDonald's used to be, right here. But this is just level 1. There's a lot of levels to this place. Oh, also, when I needed pants, when Kohl's wanted like $30 for a pair of pants, I came here. They had them for 10. You know, but because it's not trendy, it's going out of business. Of course, one of my favorite parts of this store, this is where I got my boots. May have to get some more. Come here. This map right here. And there are actually people trying to preserve this map, and hopefully it gets saved. This is an old map of Long Island. And what I really love about it, take a look. It's got the Pine Barrens on there. Let's see if we can get a little closer to it. And this store is always busy on the weekends. During the week it was not busy, but during the busy it was. You see, it shows you all the natural parts of Long Island here. All the history of Long Island before it became a place infested with snobs from the city. It was Pine Barrens. There's some notable people that came from Long Island. John Roebling, Walt Whitman, Theodore Roosevelt. I hope they do too.
They're thinking of putting it in the Roth Airport. It'd be perfect if you come in and just...
Yeah.
It's going to be a job and a half to take it without breaking it up.
Beautiful map. And these maps were specifically designed for different Sears stores across the country. Let's anyway, you just saw the first level. The second level? Second level is huge too. What's great about Sears is you can come here, you can get clothes, you can get hardware. Unfortunately, this is where the music was getting a little loud, so I have to do a narration here. It was getting a little loud. But I was saying that Sears, you know, they sell everything here. I mean, this is the kind of store you get your tools, you know, lawn equipment, all that kind of stuff. And that was a big part of Sears' business. But as I talk about in other parts of the video, I think part of the reason why they're hurting is because people don't buy tools anymore. They don't buy lawn equipment anymore because this generation, this millennial generation, they don't believe in fix it yourself. They believe in hire someone else to fix it. That's what they believe in. And that's why I think it's part of the reason why you don't see as many tools. So you're saying I'm walking around checking out. This is the escalator. We'll take a ride on that one later. Montgomery escalator there before Coney, but what it I was trying to speak over the music, but it's too loud. And there's still a lot of stock here, a lot of stuff left. I mean, the clearance sales have just started. This spot that I'm coming up on, that used to be the electronics department. It's not anymore. They've put other stuff there. And it's some of their washing machines there. So they sell Kenmore, and then they sell other brands too. I remember when they used to only sell Kenmore, but Kenmore is a good brand. You know. As we head this way, I'm trying to remember where everything was in here. Yeah, we're heading over to kitchen appliances, ovens, ranges, refrigerators, nice stuff. Nice stuff. There's something about going to the store in a nice environment and looking and browsing at the merchandise. That's something I always enjoy doing. This generation doesn't believe in that. They believe in going on Amazon and just shopping online. And this is, Sears is the one store you could go and get everything under the sun. It's true, Costco's like that, but Costco, you got to be a member. And there's something very cold and warehousey about Costco. I've been in there. It's cool and all, but I prefer the environment in Sears much more. And again, you got to be a member. I mean, that's just another stupid snob thing. You got to be a member to get into a store. Give me a break. So here's some kitchen appliances here. See a lot of stock still left. I wanted to go through the store when there was still a good amount of stock left, so you could get an idea of what it looked like. What it looked like before. Eventually all this is going to be empty. And they also sell beds. So pretty much almost everything Sears sold. It was an everything kind of store that the whole family could go to. And it was just awesome. It really was just awesome. And we're going to walk through the lawn equipment again. And again, I think this is a big problem. People don't mow their own lawns anymore. This is a big problem. The kids, they don't mow their own lawns. This is, like I said, lazy generation. They'd rather hire a bunch of illegals. That's part of the reason why the illegals are here, because people don't mow their own lawns. And that's part of the reason why Sears is having...
All right, let's go for a ride on the elevator.
Let's ride this elevator.
Talk. This is the original elevator of the store. There's two elevators here, and we're going to ride both of them. This is the Curtis. This is the original one to the store. It was modernized. See, those aren't the original fixtures. They're modern. I don't take many elevator videos anymore. It's something I'd like to get back into, to be honest with you. But, a lot of people, especially in the city, don't like us. They think we're crazy. Here's the elevator. Curtis. That's the elevator interlock there. I don't know. These elevators will be probably, be their last rides. There's another elevator here, though. There's two. To show you the other one. One more look at that map again. Okay, this is the elevator. This is the other one. This is the Schindler one. One I don't care for as much because it's a Schindler. It's still a nice elevator though. It's not terrible. We'll take it for a ride down and we'll take it for a ride up. Indicator works in this one. Well, it doesn't sound too good. It's a Schindler. The older one is definitely better. Well, this is going to be torn out. This is all demolished and raised for more trendy people. And as you can see, we'll go back up. Going up? Yes, elevator don't sound too good at all. Ooh. That's the difference between something that's... Go, so... You see all kinds of people come here. We have plenty of people that aren't trendy on Long Island that still like to shop at Sears. Anyway, we will be heading out now. Might as well go for a ride on the escalator one more time because this is going to be all torn out. Montgomery. Back when they knew how to make quality escalators. Boy, I did not get yelled at, but we're almost done. I'm always nervous. You gotta remember, I have anxiety disorder, so when I'm filming in places like this, it makes me nervous, because I'm worried always about getting harassed. That's why you don't see me film elevators that much anymore. Let's go back up.
course, they had jewelry too. Everything they had there. Everything. One store where you could buy just about everything. Look at how busy it is. I've never seen it this busy, obviously because of the clearance. That. So there you go, folks. That's Sears in Hicksville, biting the dust. I think, and I'm gonna just share some final thoughts here. Let's see if we just take a look at it one more time. As we stand by the Sears sign right there, the big Sears sign and the American flag. The problem with stores like Sears is this new generation of society. They don't believe in do-it-yourself anymore. Sears made a lot of, business off people who did things themselves, whether it mattered, doing your own lawn, so the lawnmower's there, whether it be, tools, so you fix things in your own home. We have a lazy society in this country that doesn't believe in doing anything themselves anymore. Instead, they hire a bunch of illegals to do their lawns, a bunch of illegals to fix things in their homes, instead of doing it themselves. And this is what's destroying this great country of ours. And Sears is part of this great country. And when Sears dies, so will a big part of America. Many experts will blame Sears, the company, for not updating their stores and whatnot. And I understand that retail is, something where trends are very important. But I think that, Sears has been around for many, many, many years and survived through many different trends. And why only now does Sears die? Why only now? It is because we've seen a fundamental shift in society away from, we've become more arrogant, selfish. We've become more materialistic and image-oriented than ever before. And we have left our morals behind as a country and as a society. And instead are all absorbed with money, all absorbed with what's the latest trend of the day. We're too lazy to even do our own lawns. Instead, we hire a bunch of illegals, all right? And when it comes to the problem with illegals, we really have no one to blame but ourselves. They're here because many people won't do the things that they did when they were growing up. Kids don't do chores. Instead, they hang out on computers. They don't believe in mowing the lawn. Homeowners don't believe in fixing up homes. No, they hire a bunch of illegals to do it instead. All right? And because they're too busy working on Wall Street, commuting on the Long Island Railroad so they can get that new Mercedes or that new Audi or the latest cool thing. All right? It's destroying this country. All right? And I think, hopefully, by making this video, maybe I've opened some of your eyes into what's going on here. And I know this is a little off topic, but this channel is about preservation. And maybe it's not just preservation of the Pine Barrens. Maybe it's preservation of our history, too, as well. And as you can see, there are plenty of people that shop here. There are plenty of people on Long Island that don't buy into that image as well. But it's becoming more and more of a problem across the country. And Sears sold this property because a developer gave them a lot of money so they can build more housing and more things for more freaking yuppie scum. All right? Sorry, but that's my opinion. Thank you for all the years that this Sears has been here for us Long Islanders. And I really hope that maybe, just maybe, with maybe a little luck, we can stop this trend of rampant destruction of our history. Not just our environment, but our history here on Long Island as well. That is it for this video. Thank you for watching.